Good morning. Hello, everybody. Alright. Last week we tried to play this, and I cut the stream out early because I got kind of frustrated because the game crashed and hadn't saved since this fucking moment. We're gonna do this again.
Some glory.
We're gonna do this again. No fucking hate it. Why is my hero's voice so annoying? Hey.
Now this should be fun.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Someone ain't happy. Alright, we saw that last week.
The beacon is over here. I've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
And I'm off.
Let's do this. We're not gonna watch the cutscene again. TLDR, go gains a dick. We wake up with hot girl who will not be into me no matter
your
what I
eyes
try.
finally open. I am Morrigan. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's The man, those he abandoned, were massacred. Your friend, he is not... Or he is outside by the fire. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing. I do not mind. Take...
Okay, I hope I don't have to go through any of those conversation options for things that happen later.
You're alive.
Do not... And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? The largest part of the Horde has moved. The longer you are here, the less that is true, however. These things will notice you eventually.
We need to bring...
Now,
the Archdemon.
An Archdemon is an old god.
I don't know. I know him. He's a good man, respected. So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and...
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give... Allow me... I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village Or if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Alright.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just... Do you
That's an oddly
really want to
specific
take
thing
her
to
along
say.
because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
I may
Actually,
have answers.
I have some
Ask.
questions. Are you really Flemeth's
'Twas
daughter?
she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
It's just difficult to imagine her...
Young, married, pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not.
Have you ever been outside the wilds?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can
So
sense
they should be able to
us.
sense me too. I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes
Okay,
time.
that makes a bit more
We
sense.
should be
now.
able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are kept further in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
And you? What skills do you have?
I
exactly?
know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Your mother's kind of a dick, girl. Okay. Guess we moving. Oh, good, an autosave in case the game fucking crashes every 2 minutes. What is in this area? Let's go look around. I have 3 party members now. Oh, we have level ups. Hell yeah. Okay. Can we get you that? Master Combat Tactics, 16 Cunning. Can we get it? Can we get it? Yes. Overpower. Bash something with a shield 3 times. Start beating it to death. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Group herbalism. Group combat tactics. Why are there no, like, magic skills? Whatever. Fine. How does this compare to the other ones? Sustain, stance, upkeep 30. Down 10. Let's push it with that. Quick save, because we know this game likes to crash. Although, I will be honest, if the game crashes, like, much more, I'm probably going to fucking quit. And we'll run around your mom's cabin like chickens with their heads cut off, trying to figure out if there's anything of value here to steal. What a strange cabin layout. Nope, that's all we can do here. Let's get fucking going. Wait, we have this fucking 38 strength. Never mind. Sorry, man, you can't have it yet. Where are we going? You have just opened the world map. It details location of interest, but blah, you can use the world map. While some not available to reach certain criteria. The only place I can travel is the town to the north. What the fuck's that mean? Now, what the fuck does that mean? It's sort of cross swords showed up on the fucking map.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly.
Oh, this douchebag.
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yeah, man. What about them?
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because...
Hang on a sec. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. There we go.
Or anyone!
Van Teven, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Damn, girl. That's why. Okay. I guess my voice is going to redline again. We're going to try not to talk too loud. Alright, that's fine. Let's test something. Give me 2 minutes, people. There we go. Alright. What are we being hunted by? I don't have perspective. Oh, is it a bear? Is it a rat? Is it a dog? God, they do not know how to draw or animate dogs in this game. Help. Okay. Alright. What can you do, girl? What we're not doing today is we are not taking injuries. What have you got? Did you not drink this? Okay. Why did that reset over there? Okay. Oh, that would have been handy to notice before. That's an AoE. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh, puppy. You know, fucking ugly puppy, but... We're gonna pet
I
the
think
dog.
he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you.
He's
Barbari are like
chosen
that.
you.
They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Can't be mean to the dog. Enter the name for the dog. Party approval. Want to make a genuine like you, respect your leadership. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Enter a name for the dog. Huh. I don't know. What should I name this fucking dog? I could just name it Dog. I like... Don't know. Scratch. You are gonna be named after the best boy. You screenshot? I'm not taking screenshots. Level up. I get to level up again. Is that all there is to this? We keep moving ahead? I guess that map is pretty neat.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You're toll collectors, then. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You're toll collectors, then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Perhaps you should charge more, then.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
Forget it. I'm not paying you
Well,
things
I can't
anyway.
say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse, then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found. What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Yeah, y'all about to get a fucking lesson. We'll get that one out first. What was it? So one of these is a sphere. Oh, fuck me, they did not like that. Oh, fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, what you doing, buddy? A new tactic, kill all the mobs. ability hex on you. Precision strike into you. What can you do? You can howl, stunning nearby enemies. You do that.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tear Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
I'm done asking
Well then,
questions.
let me go!
Start running, and don't come back.
Bless you! The Darkspawn can have this place.
I've got an injury.
Yes.
Fallen Templar. New quest. Beautiful. Okay, meanwhile. Where's my injury kit? There we are.
Back again?
I mean, I would love to fuck with you, but you don't like girls, so we're just gonna do what we do. Light. Bothering. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Moving on.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We need to hear some news before... Oh, let's go with that. You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet. What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth.
Oh, yeah.
With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Al-Eman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where would we find Al-Eman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the data shelves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says?
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tan Loghain might have to say about it.
Where would Loghain be, exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
What do you think we should do,
Go after
Morgan?
your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Al-Eman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay.
I
What can we
have
do?
a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
I would be kind of sad. She's cool. You're kind of a stooge. Oh, Alistair, you're doing your best. Can I talk to you? Oh, wait.
Huh.
Elf room. Oh, where'd that person go? I was gonna talk to... Oh, they're right there. They're still right there. I just can't fucking see.
Brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Hey. Walk around this refugee camp for a minute.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going
Just
in?
warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay. Okay. Is there a map marker? What do we got? Store, good. Plot giver, good. Map pin. Let's go to the store. Oh, they're all right next to each
I
other.
have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman. Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise.
If you're more
silly
belly
buffer.
aching, I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Then go if that's
I
what you
hope the
wish.
Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
Rip. Well, there ain't no store here no more. Okay. Are we just bandit hunting? Is that what this game is? We go to...
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Ignore him, people. I know I intend to.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! Your king is dead! There is no hope! Darkspawn will feast on your living heart! They will take your children!
Here we go. Map marker, map marker. Alright, I need to go find my water bottle, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Testing. Test. Why is this not muted? Test. Okay. Alright, I'm back. For some reason my hardware mute button isn't really working, so... Let me see. I'm being honest. I'm kind of tempted to just get visual mods.
But no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I am the Grey Warden, Neria.
I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the King's death. You know this, I hope.
Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Looking into it, I don't want to go through all the trouble of modding this game. That's a lot. This shit just falling off me. What the fuck is that? I should go. Oh, the good old commission. Alright, let me see. Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
You do know that I'm a mage?
As am I.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Cailan had no heir.
None that we know of. Tern Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What is wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
My mic keeps like wanting to dip down away from my mouth. I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any other news?
I suppose since you are a mage, I do know something that might interest you. Don't look surprised. I would be a poor Templar if I couldn't tell that much. I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
Do you know why?
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde.
I have nothing else to add.
Unless there's something else you need.
What is a rite of annulment? Are they going to like disable all the mages? Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Certainly. Thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Nope.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
I wanted to ask more about the rite of annulment.
May the Maker watch over you.
Can I ask you about it?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time, then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you've changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you? That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I'm shocked that you think so, being a mage of the circle as you were. But perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Very much so.
I thought so.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination
This woman
to be put
behind
to the
her is
torch?
like perpetually looking up like she's scared. I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay, she didn't have anything to say about the right of annulment. What are you?
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Terran Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point? Oh, there we go. Do you think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
It simply seems like a waste of time.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
I'm going to test something real quick. Give me a minute. Okay. Alright. I was just testing because I was like looking at my audio graphs and this game is as loud as I am. It's a pretty loud game according to the audio graphs, so. Alright, let's go with that. Let's see. Who is Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I drove off the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Let's look at that a bit more. I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Hey.
And when the Maker spoke,
You ever
a
wonder
chant
if
of light
that's an
scattered
accurate
in the
likeness of Andraste?
word despair,
Maybe she was
fear
ugly.
and ignorance.
Maybe she had buck
Let
teeth.
those who cry out from the
How would we
shadows
know?
be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered.
I have a key. He gave me the key.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Hey. Guess we're going to eradicate the bandits.
Have you seen my mother?
You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated? That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
Fine. Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the Chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Did the ears give me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Okay. I didn't really help you, kid, but whatever.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Morgan's the best. Okay, we have a bunch of people right. This Dane's Refuge. Guess we go in there if we want.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. I guess I should look at that. Use skills, some health potion. Oh, I need flasks. Where the fuck do I get a flask? I don't know where to get a flask. I guess I'll look around on a store. Do you have flasks? I doubt it.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What the fuck is a shift falling off of me? What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Barlin has poison traps on his land?
Ah, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Someone sell me shit.
Just how smart a Mabari's supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could...
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
I do
Enough!
not seem a refugee.
People here are
I'm part of the
already
army.
desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Are we?
Okay.
Basitis Rade starit, merade twasit, abana kyun. You want one of my captors? I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Neria. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You can help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the Reverend Mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Let's go back and talk to the Reverend Mother. Back into town we go then. Not much for a town, really. Or of a couple buildings, random shit in the boxes. Oh. Wait, I can...
Tis you.
Where's the Reverend Mother? Revered Mother. Reverend Mothers are from Dune. We are not in Dune.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well, 30
Thank
silver
you,
it
dear
is.
woman. What can I do for you then?
I am a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
I want to talk about Sten, the Qunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have a use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If not, I will kill him. Problem solved.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
Oh, fuck me, they're testing me already. But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here. Let me try again. But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Qunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Okay.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten, the Qunari you imprisoned.
Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Will you not reconsider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Qunari to his fate.
we threaten priests. How fun!
Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
I do like Morgan.
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
Oh, now you talk, Alistair.
And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
You won't!
More important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
I could do that. I could do that. Let's fucking go. Alistair disapproves. Alistair, you're a fucking prude anyway. Whatever. Wow, he disapproved a lot though.
Oh, right.
Should I feel bad about that? Should I talk to you?
What do you need?
You want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I thought you might need to talk. That doesn't mean you. But he was like a father to you. I understand. Look, I'm a dick, but not that big.
Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you. What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
No, not really. At least not since I went to the tower.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter after all. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Hightower with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think. What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something,
Ask away.
sweetie. What can a Templar do, exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
But couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
Sounds like it. So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Alright. I don't know, but I've been told I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh yeah, we were going to go see this Kunari guy.
So
Join my
I take
party.
it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Whatever. Well, that's interesting. His stamina only shows like 2/3 full, but it's...
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to
confess,
open your cage.
I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Doesn't matter. You can be free.
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom.
You can atone for your crime by assisting me.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us out exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Guess that would do.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Warrior, warrior.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Yes.
Level 7 war dog. Morgan, you're a higher level than I am. Fuck you. I want to be a high level. Alright, Stan. Let's go through people's fucking inventory and see what we have that can actually be do good. Alright. Iron Ring, what have you got? Okay. Alistair, what have we got? Have? Okay. That actually might give me more health. Let's do that. That. Can't use that yet. Alright, what have we got? Kite shield. Use. Strength, fist. That's better than your current shield. By a long shot. We'll get you a helmet. Okay, now that's... What about this? What have you got? Ordnance longsword, tier 2. Damage, enchanted dagger. This sword's a little bit better than that. Those are almost the same. They are identical. We'll get you a backup weapon. Okay, Oregon. Now, you. Oh. You can't use the plate yet? Okay, let's see. Push shield, ash. That'll do. We'll give you this enchanted longsword. Longsword of Grey Iron. Don't have any armor for you yet, buddy. Sorry. We'll find you some. Is this the way we came in? That is not quite the way we came in, but it's pretty close. I see red dots. Are you bandits?
Get back, Sandal! Don't let them touch you!
Oh, worse. Okay. We'll do that. You are going to attack that one, as will you. You lightning bolt that one. fuck did you go? Why the fuck are you back there? That's not who I clicked on. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you're right up on me. Okay. You have a bunch of powers. You're gonna go after him.
Let's finish this.
Dual lightning bolts.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
What the fuck is going on with that guy's face? This game has like a 10,000 ice yard stare. Just how obliged are you exactly?
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son...
Oh, I feel bad. Keep your money, I don't need it.
Then I suppose we're doubly fortunate, aren't we? The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Change party?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, let me look at this. Who do I fucking equip that to then? I don't fucking know. Before we go out there, let's finish exploring.
Going.
Oh, Blood Mage. A Blood Mage here this time of year on this bridge. Oh fuck. Bandits. Oh, fuck you guys, fine.
Take that. Tisk tisk.
Fuck all y'all. Oh, someone went down. That's not good.
Quick. How amusing.
You'll be fine. No loot? You'll be fine. Alright, fine. Let's use the lesser injury kit. I guess I should save just in case the game crashes. Who actually saw me? Drink your potion, dear. You really not drinking a potion for a second? Oh, you're fucked.
You need help?
Got you in time, caught you. Oh fuck! That was not what I wanted to do.
Hurry. If you insist. How about you then? Nice try.
Okay.
Now I'm all lightheaded.
Let's see. Now I can go here and get you some fucking armor stand. Let's go loot some fuckers. Heavy armor. You have equipped with while these grades armor outfit. Here's attack speed. Okay. Fatigue.
Going.
I guess I'm just not gonna be able to open a fucking unlocked chest, am I? And also I can recover some fucking mana or whatever you want to call it. What do they call it? Mana.
Not enough.
Can I hit? Then you do your thing. Alright, time for me to run. Time for you to use a fucking health potion.
It's your time to die!
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Oof. Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Since you were in the army.
I am.
Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
Well... You only learn about people you conquer?
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
Not your duty to handle the blight, though.
No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
We should get moving.
As you wish.
I like Sten.
Huh. Going.
I get so used to jumping over things, but I need to look at this more like... Because of style controls, I keep looking at this like I'm looking at, I keep looking at this more like an action game where I'm jumping, like Link Zelda or something where I can run and jump over things. Or even Final Fantasy XIV. But what I really need to look at this more is, I need to look at it more like, something like Baldur's Gate, I guess. Because I'm not here to jump over things and run around.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
All right.
What quest do I currently have? Fine. We'll fight the bears. And whatever that is. Please collect the body effects. What I'd really like is to find a shop. Maybe there's a shop in here. I haven't been in here yet. I know. I did nothing in the shop left town, but maybe there's another shop.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
It looks like he wants to fight. I'm happy to oblige.
Right, let's make this quick.
What are my options? Turn that shit off. I need the mana.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Loghain did.
I was there. The Turn pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Turn could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And who are you, anyhow? So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I'm Neria. Oh, wait. What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
I'm Neria. A pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Haha! God talks to you, girl. Right. This is right back away slowly. Can you? We'll go 3. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely
You
insane.
damn straight it
But
does.
it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Ah, a rogue. We can fucking unlock shit now, finally.
We lost it.
Indeed.
What was that musical cue?
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
So it's just a dream. Why say it's a vision? No. What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Did you hear voices?
No, not voices. It's not so simple. He spoke directly to
And
my
the
soul,
hardware button's still
in a
not
language no human tongue can express.
No
There
human
are so
tongue
many
can
good
express.
things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Black devours everything?
The Chantry. The Chantry says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Believe what feels right to you, Leviana.
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Alright, I need 2 minutes. I'm going to be right back. Bio break. And I'm back. Alright.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Because I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Alright, let's see. Okay. I don't know what I need that for, so let's sell a bunch of shit and get my inventory down. Okay. Do you have glass flasks? You do. Do you have injury kits? You. Okay. Okay. That would be great if I knew how to read the codex. There we go. Alright, book songs. Magic, religion, Aeonar, Maker, Hairwing, blah blah blah. I want to know about this weapon I just picked up. This is Chastened. Othering. Notes. Okay. I have a whole bunch of shit to read through. I don't want to read any of it. I want to know. Ah. Well, I guess we'll find out if my new friend's gonna die an untimely fate.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Alright, I can say that now.
You're here about food. Take it
I've
up
heard
with
this
that
5
bleeding
times,
runt by the
man.
chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you...
Oh, is this that guy?
Poison?
Poison? I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do. Any idea where I could get ingredients?
There's herbs in the North Wood.
Herb.
As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Tell me what you got. Ugh. Don't know. What do you need? What do you need? 3 flasks of venom. Can I do that? Venom. I need toxin extract. I don't know where to get that.
So Terran Logain is the new region? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with
Bow, 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 ba-da-dow. I'm tired of hearing the same 5-second of music loop.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
You all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. They are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Da, 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 da. Okay, have I explored this whole fucking place? No. We're up here. Let's go this way. fuck did those come from? Oh, that's a lot of assholes. Whoa, there's like dozens of them. What the fuck is this? Oh, you're using the wrong fucking weapon. Okay. What the fuck was that? That was a lot of assholes.
Yes. Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Fine, let's drop this for now.
Parshera, was there anything else?
Let's go.
As you wish.
I don't want to talk to you!
As you wish.
I want there. Anything else to pick up? Oh. That's... Guess those are the bears. Why would you stand in front of me? You... Duh! The bear's coming! The bear's coming! Oh fuck! They all want me! Okay, what was I doing? I was trying to loot stuff. Death room.
Going.
What can I make? Wonder if that gives me XP. Oh, I can click it rapidly. Cool. Well, let's go. I made a bunch of potions. There's a way to give them orders, but I don't remember what it is. Tactics. Behavior, ranged. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Active. Alright, I'm supposed to talk to you. Who's no longer marked on my map.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah, but I wanted the money. Alright, girl. Let's get into this.
What now?
Scale armor. Is that good? Is that what you have? No. But I could sell it. Oh, she told me not to return, but we're gonna go to the chantry and see what happens. First we're gonna stop here and we're gonna save, just in case shit goes down.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's do this. Oh, we don't have to go back in there.
Yes.
Hey! 3 flasks of venom.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Stan. No, never mind. Let's drop this.
Oh. This hill's got red dots behind it. Oh. Oh, fuck. Help me, my countrymen! Wow, they really fucking hate me. Oh, that's great. What are your options? We gotta get killed, bodied by spiders? Okay, Bo. You need to drink your greater health potion.
So be it.
Ow.
Oh, right.
Ah! That's why the spider's here, because I'm supposed to make your poison.
Oh, right. And I'm off.
Is there a cave? Can I go in it? No, it's not. I feel I can go in. Is that all there is on this map? That's the edge of the map. I want to go down the hill. Let me thank you. I guess I need 6 flasks.
They always say that, though.
Will this...
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I need more flasks. I need 6 flasks. I need... There we go. Is that sort of better than what you have? Yeah. Alright.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Yeah.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Tell me what you got. Alright, what have we got? I guess it's time to start heading out towards these other places.
So how is it that 10 locals, and even a Grey Warden...
Dun dun dun. It's funny that this game is probably an Xbox 360 game first, or a PS3 game. And a PC game second. I'd be curious if it was ported to PC or if it was ported to consoles. But it doesn't support controllers. ugly motherfucker. Hey, I gotta do that right. You're one ugly motherfucker.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Who the fuck is this? Party camp. All the parties and trees are healed. We each going to camp. Each party member.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Noise is those. What is the fucking exchange rate on those? Is it 100 of each? Who the
You're
fuck
a
are
hard
you?
woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Neria. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
It kind of makes you think it's a DLC quest. Just because the way it's all like very sudden. What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
I don't know. Let's go to Soldier's Peak.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Is it still what I can, Eh?
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Party camp. Okay.
Yes.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Go.
As you wish.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
You teach me to be a Templar?
I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
Very well, I will respect your word.
Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, are
Look
you?
at this. She's like staring daggers at him. I know, it's just because she's where she's standing. Oh, we gotta... Where is that dog?
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh, I see. If I want to make my party, I have to leave. That's fine. We'll do that in a
Yes.
minute. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry Cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Condescending? How so? Wait.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Oh, why, you little...
Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow
Oh,
again?
you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
There's hardly any... It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah? Where the fuck is Morgan? Where the fuck are you?
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave. Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
That's fair. Wow! Well, let's get going then, and we'll save and quit here.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
We'll go to the Brazilian outskirts, because I don't know where we're supposed to go.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I am a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Okay.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Neria. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Okay.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be...
I gotta kill some werewolves.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial.
Well, I have to save the goddamn world. I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
If I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Save the game. Perfect. Alright, folks, thank you for tagging along. I'll see you Thursday for Hunt Showdown, and have a great day.